welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel, man. So look, man, I am going out of town for all of next week. All of next week from the 6th to the 11th. And so I'm making one video a day, bro, because I got so many videos to make. On top of that, before I leave, I got 2 videos to make for the days before I leave. So I'm on a serious grind here. I'm gonna make 7 videos today, bro. I'm gonna make 7 videos today. And so that way y'all have something to watch each and every day, because I haven't missed an upload since like August, September sometime. So I'm trying to keep this grind going, but I am going out of town, and that's why I'm letting you guys know why I'm dropping one video a day. But today's video though, we are gonna be reacting to what if Earth got kicked out of the solar system, bro. If you guys never watched that movie Interstellar, that is a crazy concept movie, and I highly like, no joke, bro, it's like top 5 best movies in my opinion in the world, bro. Interstellar, bro. It came out in 2014, but the concept is so crazy. I recommend you watch that. So that's what we reacted to today. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Other than that though, let's get straight into it.
Sky seems peaceful and orderly. But in reality, stars are careening through the galaxy at speeds of hundreds of thousands of kilometers per hour. Not bound by static formations, but changing neighborhoods constantly. Fortunately, space is big, and so the stars of the Milky Way are very unlikely to hit us. Unfortunately, they don't have to hit anything to make us have a really bad time on Earth. And there are already stars starting to get very close.
No, it ain't. Hey, no, it ain't. Hey, don't say that, Mr. Man. Don't say that, bro, because for real. Now, bro, like, okay, if you watch Interstellar, bro, at nighttime, bro, I look up in the sky and I be like, I will not even go close to you up there, bro, because I'm telling you, bro, I'm not gonna spoil Interstellar for you, bro, but man, there's some crazy stuff in that movie that's actually in real life. Like, for example, like there was a planet that it went on in Interstellar, and you know they had family back home, but every hour on that planet that they was at out in space, every hour they was on that planet was 7 years back on Earth, bro. Real crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. But watch the movie Interstellar, bro. It's crazy.
To understand how dangerous stars are to us, we need to talk about gravity. Gravity attracts every piece of matter to every other piece of matter in the universe. You are attracted by an atom a million light years away and vice versa. Luckily, this force gets weaker over distance, and it also depends on how massive something is. So things that are close and are very massive are more attractive, winning the cosmic tug of war. This way, massive things define how smaller things behave around them. The Sun makes up 99.75% of all the mass in the solar system, and so it shapes the behavior and orbits of everything else in it.
Bro, let me tell you about that sun, though, bro. That junk hot. It's hot, bro.
Billions of years ago, after the Sun was born, the solar system was...
But you know what's crazy, bro? You don't even have to, bro. You will never, like, okay, you'll never be alive if you just go with yourself and you go to try to touch the sun. You wouldn't even be alive. Like, you wouldn't even be... You probably wouldn't even be, how many miles are we away from the sun? I don't even know. But you won't even get nowhere near it, bro, and it'll burn you up. It'll burn you up, bro.
A chaotic and dangerous place, as the planets were formed from countless little pieces that collided constantly. But over the eons, a stable balance emerged. Today, most planets and asteroids have settled into safe and predictable orbits. We have the inner and outer planets, the asteroid and Kuiper belt, and at the edge, the Oort cloud, a giant sphere of comets orbiting slowly in cold storage. We really don't want this balance to be disturbed. If another star came too close to us, its gravity would pull on everything in the solar system like a spoiled toddler, messing up the pleasant order of the planets and asteroids and comets.
No, you're not. Hey, you better stay away, bro. Hey, this is serious right here, bro, because like, okay, all right, hold up, let me talk. If a planet came close to us right here, bro, and Earth just started pulling away or pulling, you know, we would literally like freeze, bro. Like, no joke, we would like freeze up. You know, planets too far away from the sun, they just freeze really bad. And then, you know, planets too close to the sun, they is just so hot you can't even walk on them. So we in like the best of both worlds. We're not, you know what I mean? But like we pretty well stationed where we at, bro. So like, bro, don't nothing come, you know. Hey, if you come too close, bro, you need to go home. You know what I mean?
This isn't some imaginary danger. Some 70,000 years ago, a red dwarf-brown dwarf binary system passed through the Oort cloud and messed things up. It might even have sent a deadly onslaught of asteroids our way. But it could take 2 million years until those visitors from the Oort cloud arrive in the inner solar system. But then...
What I'm talking about, bro. That's the thing about space. So, like, space, you know, we talking about like an asteroid that might be coming our way. But like I say, man, millions of years away. I'm fine with that, baby. You just stay away.
There's a much bigger problem on the horizon. Gliese 710, a red dwarf with about half the mass of the Sun, is currently headed towards the solar system.
No, it ain't.
In about 1 million years, it'll pass through the Oort cloud and become the brightest star in the night sky.
That's crazy.
A close flyby like this would unfold over hundreds of thousands of years, disrupting the orbits of millions of objects in the Oort cloud considerably. If we're unlucky, it will trigger a new period of planetary bombardment similar to the early solar system. The night sky could be filled with comets and asteroids raining down on the inner solar system. The larger ones could cause dinosaur-level mass extinctions and would be bad for the stock market.
The stock market? Bro, what stock market are you talking about? Bro, if an asteroid come down on us, bro, and it does this right here, bro. There ain't no stock market left, bro. We're done for. But that's in 1 million years, though. So even I want a lifespan of a person is about 60 years old, if you kind of live right. But
it could get much worse. The galaxy is an intense place, and stars get close to each other regularly. So it is possible that a star could come much closer and not just pass us, but fly directly through the inner solar system. This would be very bad in the extreme. The chance of another star colliding with the Sun is astronomically unlikely, but that isn't what we're worried about. If another star...
Bro, think about it, bro. If a star came to the Sun, wouldn't the Sun just... Wouldn't the Sun just melt what's coming its way? But I don't know, though. Them stars, bro, they be hot, too. So, it'll be a battle of who hottest. You know what I mean?
Were to pass... by about as close as the Earth is from the Sun, it could easily eject the Earth from the solar system.
No, you're not. Hey, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not finna eject us. Trying to kick us out of our spot. Y'all ain't never had one of them cousins that just try to kick you out your spot, or like somebody on a bus, y'all already sitting two to a seat, and somebody just gonna try to ease in on the third one. Like, don't even ask, just sit down. That's what they doing right here, bro.
The odds of such an event are estimated to be around 1 in 100,000 in the next 5 billion years. Small, but not absurdly so. As we discussed in another video, there seem to be billions of rogue planets doing their own thing in the galaxy, and this is one way to make them. So if this were to happen with an average red dwarf, what would happen on Earth? Kicking Earth out of the solar system.
No, you're not, bro.
As the star enters the solar system, a small orangish dot appears in the sky that grows bigger and bigger for months, eventually becoming visible during the day. It would get bigger and much brighter than the moon.
That'd be crazy.
Too bright to look at directly. The night sky would be filled with an eerie red glow. After a few months, it would start shrinking again. But so would the sun. Over a few years, the sun slowly grows smaller in the sky, and with it warmth and light start to dissipate.
Oh, jump. Because it's moving out of the solar system. Okay, that makes sense. Like, Earth would be leaving away. Like, okay, the sun would get smaller. The sun would get smaller, and that star would get smaller. But it's because it's not getting close to the Earth. It's because the Earth is getting further away from it. So that makes sense.
All around the world, as the days turn dark, the final winter of humanity would begin. The polar ice caps begin to grow and spread, while plants shrivel and die. Forests freeze, and animals die in droves. As the Earth passes the orbit of Mars, the average surface temperature has plummeted to near minus 50 degrees Celsius. From space, Earth begins to look like an icy moon, the blue-green surface becoming the pale grey-white of death. As global infrastructure breaks down, people huddle together indoors, burning what they can for warmth as the temperature continues to drop, counting the days until they'll be out of food which no longer grows. Everybody living at the surface is living on borrowed time. By the time Earth reaches Jupiter's orbit, surface temperatures sink to minus 150 degrees Celsius, lower than the coldest ever recorded temperatures in Antarctica. Needless to say, by now, almost everyone is dead. Without the energy from sunlight to evaporate water, clouds don't form and the water cycle stops. The polar ice caps eventually touch at the equator and the oceans become covered in a thick layer of ice. As more and more of its heat leaks out, more water freezes onto the bottom of the ice sheet, the concentration of salt in the deep ocean grows, poisoning most animals that survived here. Although around hydrothermal vents...
But y'all see how he explained all this so well? This is all possible things, bro. This is not a lie.
Communities of extremophiles might adapt even to these circumstances. Deep below the surface, some bacteria would not notice much of any of this, as they're still kept warm by the radioactive decay of elements in the Earth's core. As the Earth reaches the orbit of Pluto and the Kuiper Belt, the Sun is still the brightest star in the sky, but it's one among many, with stars now visible during the day. The temperature is now barely 40 degrees Celsius above absolute zero, below the freezing temperature of the gases in the atmosphere.
That's crazy.
A weird spectacle, enjoyed by no one unfortunately, unfolds as the atmosphere turns into nitrogen and then oxygen snow. Over a few years, it's deposited into an icy 10-meter thick sheet all over the planet's surface, with only a thin whisper of gas remaining. The frozen corpses of flora and fauna are buried beneath them. As Earth leaves the solar system, it becomes a rogue planet, traveling alone through the dark, lifeless and in solitude. But weirdly enough, there is hope. Humanity would not be surprised by this potential extinction event. We'd notice it thousands of years in advance. There's not a...
Nah, y'all, hey, you said millions, bro. No, you said billions, bro. Don't be lying. Don't be talking about thousands now. No, it's millions. But even thousands, though, I'd be good, man. I'd be good. You'd be good, man. Don't worry about that.
A lot we could do to stop a star, but we could prepare. Most of us would perish, but a few million could survive in huge artificial complexes powered by geothermal and nuclear energy, possibly even fusion if we can learn to use the ice around us for power. Here, humanity might survive for hundreds of thousands of years. At some point, we would become used to our circumstances, and new generations would watch documentaries in disbelief about the time we had our own star and could walk the surface of Earth. And at some point, we might decide to look for another home. If the Earth were lucky enough to pass by another star with a habitable planet, we could try to make a fresh start. Space flight.
But what you gonna do? Tell the Earth to stop and hop on the other Earth? Be real with yourself.
Oddly enough, would become very easy without the atmosphere.
But I would think, like, okay, since we in the atmosphere, right? Okay, if you on the moon without a helmet, your head just blow up. My nigga, your head blow up. It get big. Your head blow. It blow up. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. You go on the moon right now, you take your helmet off, your head blow. Bing. So that means that if we pass somebody this stuff right here, bro, won't that mean our head would just blow sky high? We'll be walking around here like bobbleheads. It makes sense, bro. It makes sense.
Sphere in the way. So it's not...
Another thing too, bro. So the moon is on our orbit. So wouldn't the moon be coming with us? Shoot, don't be trying to get left out now. The moon, you on our orbit, bro. You can't get taken out of our orbit. Shoot. You coming with us.
Not unthinkable that the last survivors would leave Earth behind and try again on a new planet around a new star. Maybe one day, thousands of years later, the descendants of humanity will tell legends about Earth's ancient past. Stories of our lost home, of a mysterious icy planet, floating alone and empty through the dark of space. So basically, the key to humanity's survival is learning about what we'll be dealing with.
Alright, this man trying to summarize like it's a school project. But anyways, guys, that is so crazy, man. I really recommend you guys watch Interstellar, bro. It is one of the best movies in my opinion, bro. Christopher Nolan, he kills those type of movies, bro. And I'm telling you guys, please go watch Interstellar, bro. But anyways, guys, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys hit that like button down below. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. On the way to 1,300 subscribers. Other than that, though, Speedboy Quality Camera coming. I'm out the stand. Peace out. Love you guys.